Good morning, everybody. This is Andree, yoga instructor at the Jewish Community Center. Today we are going to do hip opening poses. You're going to need a chair, you're going to need a block and a strap. Now for those of you, because we're going to do some seated poses as well, for those of you who need to elevate the sitting bone sitting on the blanket, you can either have a blanket by your side or have a pillow, so that you can sit on it, and I will guide you into that when it comes to the supine pose. Okay, so let's sit. You can either sit on your heels the way I am now, or you can sit with your legs crossed. Let your arms rest loosely, your hands onto your thighs. Just inhale and exhale. Feel the breath move evenly as you inhale and as you exhale. Keep your mind centered on that breath. You want to breathe in and out through the nose. With each exhalation, find yourself releasing the shoulders down a little bit more. As you release the shoulders down, you feel the sternum lift and open. Enjoy this moment, being with the breath. And then as you exhale, lower your head forward. Bow to yourself. And then let's start our sessions. You're going to stand in front of your chair. You're going to turn the chair so that the back of the chair is facing you. Now, of course, this is assuming you have a chair that's similar to my chair. If you have a chair where the back is too high, then you turn the chair around and use the seat of the chair. So the way you know, like if you're standing by the chair, see where the chair comes up on your leg, should be below the pubic bone. So you're going to stand by on a side way to the chair. You're going to place your right foot onto the chair. Press your knee against the chair, against your knee. Press your elbow against your knee. Breathe here. Just exploring that opening without doing anything else. Just breathing in and breathing out. Feel the power of the standing leg. And now you're going to stretch your right arm straight up to the ceiling. So that's all. You're stretching the arm straight up to the ceiling, connecting the left foot all the way to the fingertips. And then you're going to exhale to come down. You're going to face your chair, step back, coming into a stretch. Bring awareness to your core muscles. Pull the core muscles in to support the lower back. Keep the elbows totally straight. So don't let the elbows bend. That can be stressful for the shoulders. So use these muscles to lengthen the arms. And then inhale, come up. I'm going to move the chair to the other side so you can see me again from the front. Okay, now you're standing with the left side to the chair. You want to place your left foot onto the chair. Once again, bring your elbow on the inside of the knee, press the knee out. Explore that, explore the opening of your hips. And now stretch your right arm straight up to the ceiling, keep reaching up to the sky. Exhaling to come down, face your chair, and step back into a stretch. Inhale to come out. Okay, let's take the chair back over here. We're going to turn it, so now you're going to be on the seat of the chair. Standing sideways to the chair, you will place your right foot onto the chair. So you just pause here. So that should feel easier in the groins, but you're going to begin to slide down. Bring your hand to your ankle. Keep the other hand on your hip for now. Keep the head back. Open the heart. And now stretch your left arm by your ear. Reach out to the side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling, come back up. Exhaling, face your chair. Place your hand on the seat of the chair and stretch back. Continue to be with the breath. Engage the back of your legs so you want to feel the stretch in the back of your legs. And slowly come up. Let's go to the other side. So standing with your left side facing the chair, to the side of the chair, place your left foot onto the chair. Keep that right foot, toes pointing straight forward. Pressing the knee out. So you may feel more intensity on one side than the other side. That could be your side, or it could have been the first side. So keep breathing here into the stretch. Now slide your hand down toward the ankle of the foot. Continue to rotate the chest to the ceiling. And now bring your right arm by your ear, reaching over your head. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, coming back up. Turn to face the chair. Come into a stretch. Again, keep the elbows fully extended. So the tricep roll in. There should be no discomfort in your shoulders when you do this pose. So again, if you're feeling discomfort in your shoulders, check to see if your elbows are fully extended. You want the stretch to come from the muscles and protect the joints. And then inhale, slowly come out. Okay, let's move the chair for now. And we're going to explore the same pose using a block. So what we've done on the chair, the two versions that we did is side angle stretch with the leg up elevated. Now we're going to do side angle stretch with the feet both on the floor. So start by separate your feet wider than your hips, a lot wider than your hips. So adjust. You should feel a mild stretch on the inside of your legs. You're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, come forward. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Release the head. Now if your hands don't come to the floor, use a block. Keep lifting the tailbone up to the ceiling. Feeling the breath. We're going to inhale, press your hands on your hips, come up. Turn your right foot out and your left foot in. You're going to place the block on the inside of your right foot. Extend the arms out. Bend your knee. As you bend your knee, root to the back foot. Bring your hand to the block. Bring your arm by your ear. Keep rooting to the back foot, so pressing the outer edge of the back foot. Breathe in here. 5 breaths. Inhale and come up. Take the block to the other side. So the left foot is pointing straight forward, the right foot is turned in. Extend the arms. Exhaling as you bend your front knee, reach down, come into your side stretch. Keep rooting to the back foot, taking 5 breaths here. So you want to feel the edge of the back foot pressing into the mat. Inhaling, come up. Move the block to the side. Turn your feet. Keep on forward. Extend the arms over your head. Exhaling into your wide stance forward bend. Release the crown of the head. Have your hands on the block or on the floor. Feel the weight of the upper body releasing down. So the spine is releasing. Press the inner thighs toward the outer thighs. So as you root in the outer edge of each foot, you also will press the big toe mount into the mat. Breathing in and out through your nose. Tailbone lifted. You're going to inhaling, stretch the spine, press your hands on your hips, come all the way up, walk your feet toward each other. Okay, let's stand with your feet hip width apart. Again, if you need a block for your hands, have your block ready. Let's extend the arms over your head. Exhaling, hinge forward, come into forward bend. Keep lifting the belly in. So you don't want to compress the front. You want the belly to compress against your thighs. So you want to lengthen the spine forward and then down. Let your head release between your arms. In fact, those of you who can grab the back of your ankles. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, release, let the elbows open to the side. Dropping the crown of the head. And as you inhale, stretch the spine, come all the way up, and exhale. Okay, we're going to go down to the floor. So this is when, if you're going to use a blanket, your blanket should be within reaching distance. Okay, you are going to lie down with the legs together, arms over your head. So imagine that you're still standing, stretching the arms over your head. Now let's take your hands underneath the right, on the inside of your right knee, and place your ankle right over your left thigh, right above the knee. And then just let the knee relax on the floor. If there's discomfort here, you can always put, again, either your blanket or the block underneath the knee. Let's take 5 breaths here. Breathing in and out through your nose. Training yourself to breathe in this way. When we train to breathe in and out through your nose, even during extreme physical activities, the breath becomes much more efficient. Now you're going to bend the knee and use your strap. Place the strap on the ball of the foot. And then slowly extend your leg up to the ceiling. And you just pause there. That's how we're going to do. Just exploring the back of our legs. Try to relax the leg into the stretch. Even as you bring the leg a little bit toward you, any amount that you can. Continue to rotate in the front of your left thigh so that the left leg is active. And just let the stretch happen. Try to keep the outer rotation of the right thigh, inner rotation of the left thigh. And then slowly release. Take your strap to the other side. Stretch your arms over your head. Imagine again that you are standing, so your feet are energized. Now you're going to bend your left knee. Place the ankle right above the right knee. And let the knee release on the floor. Breathing into the hips. Now this is the difference between the right side and the left side. Okay, now you're going to bend your knee, you're going to take your strap, place the strap around the ball of the foot. And then stretch your leg up to the ceiling. Now try to relax the leg into the stretch. When you relax the leg, you notice that your heel moves up to the ceiling. So it increases the stretch in the Achilles and in the calves. Those are very tight parts of the leg. So you have the lower leg as its own dynamic when it comes to stretching. Now the upper leg, you feel the stretch more probably on the side of the leg because you're rotating the thigh out. On the right leg, you're rotating the thigh in. And you continue to breathe in and out through your nose, releasing into the stretch. Notice if you're resisting the stretch, because if you're resisting the stretch, it becomes really uncomfortable. So be in a place where you can release into the stretch. And then slowly bend your knee. Stretch both legs, stretch the arms over your head. Now bring the arms by your side. Bend both knees. Plant the feet on the floor. Okay, now we're going to keep the left knee bent for this. We're going to do leg out to the side. You're going to bring your right knee in and place the strap around the ball of the foot. Starting with a bent knee. Okay, so your knee is still bent, and then mindfully, so you know what you're doing, begin to extend the leg up to the ceiling. And feel the breath move to the front body, to the leg, from the pubic bone all the way to the collarbone. Now begin to bring your right leg out to the side as you let the left knee release in the opposite direction. Keep pressing your foot into the strap Notice if you feel you've gone too far, you may pull back a little bit. It's always good to flow. You can flow back to the center and then flow out again. Because sometimes when we hold the pose too long, your muscles become too hardened. So bring the leg back up again and stretch the leg out to the side. Concentrate on what you're doing. Don't let your mind wander. Bring the leg back to the center. Bend the knee, give your knee a hug. And now let's switch to the other side. You're going to place the strap around the ball of the foot. Start with a bent knee. And then slowly extend the leg up to the ceiling. Letting the leg relax into the stretch. And then begin to bring the leg out to the side and you let the knee, the running move in the opposite direction. Bring the leg back to the center again to explore the movement, and then bring the leg out to the side again. Avoid becoming rigid. Bring the leg back to the center again. We're going to do that one more time. Stretch the leg out to the side. Coming back to the center, give your knee a hug, and bring your feet down to the floor. So you don't have to get up here. We're going to stay lying down. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together and set up for reclined cobblers pose. You can keep your hands on your belly, or you can have your hands on the inner thighs. I like to keep my hands on my belly, and so that I connect a little more deeply to the breath. Now let the knees relax out. Don't force the opening. Continue the breath moving in and out to the nose. Keep your mind interested in a sensation in your body. Again, it's easy when we're not moving to let the mind wander. So you want to keep it on your mat. And now let's take your hands to the outside of your thighs and bring the knees back together. Now we're going to do leg out to the side again one more time. This time, and again, some of you would like to keep the left knee bent, you can do that. So you're going to place your strap around the ball of the right foot. Those of you who are going to extend the left leg, extend the leg now. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling, extend your left arm out to the side. Bring your leg out to the right. As you do that, keep stretching the left leg so that, imagine if your foot was, the left foot was against the wall, you're pushing your foot into the wall. Keep rooting that opposite ceiling bone to the ground. Now we do the same as we did on the side. You bring the leg back up to the center. And then stretch the leg out to the side. Bring the leg back up to the center. Let's do this one more time. Stretch the leg out to the side. Bring the leg back to the center. Let go of the strap. Bend your knee. If you, those of you who have your knee bent right now, can you extend the leg? You're going to grab the knee on the outside of your knee and then twist to your left. Let your head turn to the right. let's return to the center. Both knees bent, feet planted on the floor. Make sure your strap is by your side. You're going to take the strap, place the strap around the ball of the left foot. Those of you who are going to extend your right leg, extend the leg now. Stretch your left leg up and bring the leg out to the side. Let your right arm reach out to the side as well. Keep rooting the right sitting bone down. Now bring your leg back to the center. Bring the leg out to the side again. Bring your leg back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Bring your leg out to the side. Bring your leg back to the center. Letting go of the strap. Bend your knee, hold on to your knee on the outside. Stretch your left arm by your side and bring your knee across. Let's come back to the center. Stretch both legs, stretch your arms over your head. Samasthiti. And now you go to, again, bend the knees, bend the shoulder feet together. Let your knees release out to the side into reclined compass pose. Close your eyes. 5 breaths here. And then bring your knees toward each other. Keeping your knees bent, feet planted on the floor. Pause there. We are going to do pigeon pose on the back. Supine pigeon pose. So you're going to bring your right knee in. Hold on to your knee this way. Extend your left leg. And then grab your foot and move your right knee toward the left shoulder to the center. And then as you're pushing your knee, so you have your arm underneath your calf, you're pushing your right knee forward as you're pulling on your foot toward your left shoulder. And here we're going to take 5 breaths. So don't force it, but just work in a very smart way, meaning that you want to feel that stretch in your hamstring and your glutes, but you want to be able to release into that stretch. So you don't want to overload the muscles with the stretch. And now returning, grab the outside of your foot if you can, or use a strap. Bring the leg into a half happy baby. And now you're going to bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Let the knee release out to the side. Extend the arms over your head. Rotate the right thigh in. Press your foot against the inner thigh. So we are in tree pose, supine tree pose. So imagine you are standing on your left leg. Everything that you do standing, you can do lying down. That's really the beauty of yoga. You continue to breathe in and out through the nose. And then slowly bring the knee back in, stretch your right leg. Let's bend the left knee in. Grab the inside of your knee. Grab the foot. Now slide your left arm underneath the knee, underneath your calves. Pulling on your foot to bring it toward your right shoulder. Pressing the knee away from the left shoulders. Rotate the right thigh on the floor in. Explore that sensation you're feeling without any opinion. We have a way of giving a label to what we don't like it hurts, or so we just want to experience the pure sensation of the stretch. And now you use your strap or grab the side of your foot, come into a half happy baby, and then bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Continue to rotate the right leg in. Let the left knee release out. Extend the arms over your head. Supine tree pose. Keep reaching through your arms so that you feel the skin stretching over the muscles, over the bones. Keep the right leg totally firm, as if you were standing on it. And then slowly stretch both legs, bring both knees into your chest. Just hug here. And you are going to roll up. Keep stretching the legs in front of you in Dandasana, staff pose. Now this is when you may need a blanket to sit on to elevate the sitting bones. So you're going to move your left leg out to the side a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Grab the inside of your knee here and bring the foot on the inside of your left leg. So here, if your knee is way up high, it's telling you that you need a blanket underneath your sitting bones. And even sometimes if your knee is really high, it still doesn't come down to support the knee with a block. Okay, place your hands behind you, lengthen the spine. Breathe here. Keep reaching forward with your left leg. Keep rooting the right sitting bone down. And now you're going to turn toward your forward leg. And you're going to take your strap, if you need the strap, and grab the strap with both hands. Okay. As you inhale, you keep the arms straight, lengthen the spine, flat back. So I know this is a great urge to feel like, oh, I just want to come forward, but let's not do that right away. Let's just stay here. Keeping the hips square as much as you can, keeping the belly engaged as you breathe. And then slowly release. Don't change the position, you're still here. You may want to still use your strap here. But now you're going to use the strap with only your left hand. You're going to bring your elbow to the inside of your knee. And then begin to rotate up and bring your right arm by your ear. Keep rooting to the right sitting bone. Inhaling, come back up. Let's come back into staff pose, Dandasana. Lengthen the spine. Now you're going to move your right leg out to the side. Hold on to the inside of your left knee. Bring your foot on the inside of your right leg. Place your hands back behind you. Extend the spine. And now you're going to walk forward. Take your strap. Place the strap around the ball of your foot. Okay, keep pulling on the strap. Lengthen the spine. So we're going to do a flat back. Keep your right sitting bone rooted to the floor. Left sitting bone rooted to the floor. Now you're going to hold on to the strap with your right hand. Bend your elbow. Press your elbow against your knee. And then bring your left arm by your ear. Inhaling, rotating up. And coming back up. Stretch both legs into Dandasana. Just let the legs rest on the floor. Imagine you are still standing on the legs. Now we're going to begin to come forward. Now those of you, you can separate your feet hip width apart, and you can take a block between your lower leg. So you can also use a strap to hold onto your feet. You're going to stretch your arms up. As you exhale, you're going to come forward and grab either edge of your feet or grab your strap around the feet. Okay, here again, lengthen the spine, keeping a flat back. And then as you exhale, let the arms open up to the side and let your head rest on your support. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. And then slowly lifting the head, stretching the arms, coming back up. So we've done a lot of opening in the hips, but now we want to open the front. So you're going to come to your hands and knees. Pause there in that position. You're going to step your right foot forward. And you're going to release the knee forward, the right knee forward. So here, concentrate on this stretch on the left side of your body. And then stretch the arms over your head. Exhaling, back to your hands and knees. Stepping the left foot forward and releasing the left knee toward the toes. Concentrating on the right side. And now inhaling the arms up. Exhaling. Back to your hands and knees, and separate your knees, press into child's pose. And then come up. We're going to sit now with the legs wide apart. Okay, and if you need your blanket, you still bring your blanket into position. Lengthen the spine. So feel the rooting of the ceiling bones as you're lifting away from the floor. So there's that rooting action below the hips, but there's the lifting above the hips. Now you're going to turn toward your left leg, and again using the strap or just grabbing the foot, stretch to the side. And I will repeat that movement we did before. You can grab your big toe or use the strap, place your elbow on the inside of your knee. Keep reaching to your right leg, and then bring your arm by your ear. Keep rotating the chest or the ceiling. Inhaling back up. Lengthen the spine. Now you're going to turn toward your right leg. Grab the big toe or use your strap. Place the elbow on the inside of your knee. And lengthen the arm by your ear. Keep pressing the opposite shin bone to the ground. Inhaling, coming back up. Bring the sole of the feet together. You're still on your blanket if you're using a blanket. And then bring your seat to your heels and release down to the floor. I'm going to take 5 breaths in a recline cobbler's pose. Feel the sensation in the sole of your feet. Feel the opening in your groins, so there's no forcing. Enjoying that opening of the hips. Now place your hands on the outside of your knees, bring your knees toward each other. Bring your knees into your chest. So you can just hold on to in the back of your knees, or you can grab the outside of your feet for happy baby. Stretching the tailbone down toward the floor and forward. Keeping the lower leg vertically position and keeping the lower leg in an horizontal position. Let the elbows open wide so your chest is open. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, releasing the feet to the floor. Recline cobbler's pose, 5 breaths here. Actively press the soles of your feet toward each other. Play with your body this way. So when you press the feet against each other, you change the sensation in your groins, on the inside. Now if you just let the feet relax, now there's a difference. So you can go in and out of doing that, pressing the feet strongly against each other, or just releasing the feet, let the feet relax. Now bring your knees toward each other. We're going to take our block. Having the block by your side. Okay, walk your feet in. You're going to lift into bridge. And then you're going to slide the block underneath your sacrum. So make sure that when you lift the block, there's a lot of room for you to place the block in. And then just release onto the block. You're going to stretch your right leg forward, keeping the knee bent for now, and explore that opening in the psoas on the right side. Let's bring the leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee, bring the foot back down to the floor. Extending your left leg, opening the front of your thigh. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then slowly bring the leg back up. Bend the knee, press the foot on the floor. Now you could repeat this, or you could, we're going to stretch both legs at the same time. If it's okay with your back, you're going to stretch your arms over your head, and then stretch your right leg out, stretch your left leg out. You can have your legs slightly apart, and then reach forward with your heels. Engage the belly, reach the arms over your head. So make sure the belly is engaged so your back is protected. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly bending your knees. Bring the arms by your side. Lift off the block. Remove the block. You cross your right thigh over your left. Those of you who can, hook your foot underneath. Extend the arms out a little more. Bring your knees in. And then slowly bring your knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. 5 breaths here. Let's take 1 more breath, and then slowly come back to the center. Use your core muscles to do that. Undo your legs. Cross the left thigh over the right. If possible, hook your foot underneath your right leg, your left leg. Pull the knees in and lower your knees to the right. If this is too much, you can always just keep your knees together. There can be a big stretch, big twist for the back. Let the knees become heavy to the side. Keep the left shoulder rooted to the floor. For some of you, you may notice the body beginning to release. And let's come back to the center. Undo your leg, bring the feet down. Pause here for a moment. And you're going to roll up. You're going to take a chair. And you're going to sit on the chair. And you're going to sit on the edge of the chair. You're going to keep your feet separated, and you want to have your toes pointing out. Place your hands on the top of your thighs and rotate the thighs in. Take a deep breath here. And then begin to slide your hands down your legs and down, coming into a back stretch. So you place your hands on the floor or on the block. Don't go to your maximum now. Shoot the tailbone back. Keep your chest reaching forward. Engage your abdominal muscles. Let's inhale, come back up. Okay, so if that was okay with you, let's add the arms. You're going to stretch the arms over your head. Exhaling, hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Pause here, breathing in and out. Press the feet to the floor. Keep walking your fingers as far forward as you can. Feel the spreading of the back muscles, particularly in the sacral area. Inhaling, walking back up. So we're going to do this one more time. This time we're going to try to bring the arms underneath the legs. So coming forward, bring your arms to the outside, your hands to the outside of your legs. Now hug the knees in. Squeeze your shoulders with your knees. And walk your head as far out to the side as you can while squeezing the knees in. Let your head release naturally. So although you're squeezing the knees, using the abductors to do that, but the sacrum is spreading. And now slowly bring your hands forward. Slowly come up. Make sure you're not hurting your back doing that. So you lift on your fingertips, press your hands up, and come all the way up. Okay. And we're going to set up for Shavasana. So you're going to sit on the floor, and we're going to use a chair for Shavasana. So you want to walk in until the back of your knees and your calves are supported by the chair. Hold on to the edge of the chair as you lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Pause there. Take time to adjust your body so you feel in total comfort. No more discomfort. Closing your eyes. So your arms, you can have your hands on your belly if that works for you, or you can have the arms resting by your side. Closing your eyes. Connecting to the breath in and out through the nose. Just remember that the heart carries wisdom. When we open our hips, we open the heart and bring happiness. After your practice, the body moves with ease and fluidity. The mind is refreshed and spacious. Feel with an increased awareness of the moment. So connect to your heart. Gently let go of any tension. Relaxing the skin on your face. Dropping the eyes to the back of your skull and beneath the cheekbones. Letting your lips relax. When you are in full relaxation, you may notice that your tongue doesn't touch the palate and it doesn't touch the bottom. So the tongue is relaxing in space inside the mouth. Feel the weight of your eyes sinking deep beneath the cheekbones. Begin to feel the weight of your lower legs resting on the chair. Noticing the quality of your breath in this moment. Again, you may notice your mind may wander or your mind may become sleepy. Just observe without any judgment. Notice as the body maybe began to relax more. You may want to feel like a rag doll. Muscles are at rest. The heart is quiet. Bending your knee, press your feet on the edge of the chair. Don't bring your knees into your chest. Just let the feet rest on the edge of the chair. And if the knees begin to drop on your chest, let it happen, but don't pull the knees in. And now roll to your side to come up to a seated position. Then take your towel, your blanket, or use a block to sit, elevate the sitting bones, cross your legs at the ankles. Let's close our eyes and observe the body after you've done that routine, that yoga session. Notice if it's easier to release the shoulders away from your ears, feeling some space in your neck. As you're rooting the sitting bones, is it easy to lift above the waist, creating space in the abdominal cavity? You're going to join your palms together. And as you exhale, you're going to release your head forward, bow to yourself with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day.